This video will show you how to keep track of your stations using a digital checklist. The first step in this is going to be going to your Gmail. I have emailed your checklist to you already. Now, the email that I'm using for my demonstration is an old email, so ignore the content, but you should have an email waiting for you with this next station's checklist ready for you. And you can see the title of this email is Pressure System Blend. Again, that's an old one. Once you open this email, you'll see all of the stations listed with the titles. So go ahead, we're going to copy what's in this email. So select the email body, push Control C to copy it. We're going to open a new tab, and we're going to open an application called Google Keep. Now I have mine bookmarked, but you can type keep.google.com and push enter. I recommend you bookmark this tab once you get there, and you can bookmark it simply by clicking the little star in the address bar. That'll keep it in your bookmarks. That way you can get back to this easily. This is a Google application that allows you to create checklists or take notes. We're going to create a checklist. So up here in the top it says take a note, and there's a little checkbox here. We're just going to click on that checkbox. It's going to say, hey, we want to start a new list. And this list item, we're just going to paste what we copied. So Control V, and you'll see it generates a checklist for you. We can title this with the title of our stations. These stations happen to be our Pressure System Blend. And again, the current one that you're working on is Seasons, not Pressure System Blend. But you're going to go ahead and hit enter when you're done. Click off of this and you'll see it generates a checklist for you. The great thing about this checklist will never go away. As you interact with it, it will check off the boxes. And you can see here, if I click in the box that says I did station D, squiggly lines, if I check it, it disappears and it puts it into the used topics down here at the bottom. And as I go through here, I can click off these. I did this one, so on and so forth. And you'll see it starts to show you the ones that you've finished down at the bottom here. This way, when you close this list out and come back to it in a future day, maybe tomorrow, the list that you were working on is still as you left it the previous day. So there's no worry about losing your list. There's no worry about forgetting what you had checked off when I give you a new list for the one to replace the one that you lost, so on and so forth. When we're completely done with the station, the set of stations, you'll see they're all crossed off, and you'll be able to just delete this note when you're totally done with it. So when we move on to our next set of stations, you can come down to these three little dots and choose delete note. The note will disappear completely. So that is a really quick way to make a digital checklist using Google Keep.